class 9 CBSE 7th class. So the topic of today's class is laws of exponents for real numbers. Before that you already have seen this symbol. This symbol is called a radical sign. Symbol is called radical sign. If you write inside 8 and this symbol, you read it as root 8 or square root of 8. Similarly, if you write like this, root 8, and in this space if you write 3, you read it as cube root of 8. This is read as cube root of 8. Now, cube root of 8 is this radical form. We can write in the exponential form as 8 raised to 1 by 3. So, this form is called a radical form, and this form is called a exponential form. Radical form inside this root symbol, exponential as a power 8 raised to 1 by 3. Cube root is coming, power will be 1 by 3. If square root of 8 is written, radical form in root 8 is this exponential form will be 8 raised to 1 by 2. Okay, how will you read it? Nth root of 8 is read as nth root of 8. You have to read it nth root of 8. Now one example, root of 64. Square root of 64, if you write in the exponential form, we can write it as 64 raised to 1 by 2. 64 raised to 1 by 2. And 64, you know, the square of 8. 8 square equal to 64. 8 8s are 64. All raised to 1 by 2. So when this type power is coming, again whole raised to 1 by 2 is coming, you can write it as 8 raised to 2 multiplied by 1 by 2. 2 to cancel, equal to 8 raised to 1 is 8. So this we simplify radical form. First write it in the exponential form. Then from there you got an answer, root 64 equal to 8. So some laws of exponents. This is the heading of this topic today. Let us learn some laws of exponents. Already we learned in class 7 and 8, that is a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. A is the base. These two are exponents. Base is same, exponent is different, and in between the base is the multiplication symbol. Into sometimes can be written as dot. The answer will be a raised to m plus n. Exponents are added. Second one, a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Third one, a raised to m the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m into n, mn. A raised to m the whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. Fourth one, a raised to n into b raised to n. What is the difference between these two? Here base is different but exponent is same. Here base is same but exponents are different. So here we will write answer as ab the whole raised to n. So these laws we are going to apply in some problems. A raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. A raised to m the whole raised to n equal to a raised to mn, and a raised to n into b raised to n equal to ab the whole raised to n. So based on these laws, now we are going to do some problems. Example 1. 2 raised to 1 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 2. Here which identity, which law we will use? 2 raised to 1 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 2. Base is same, 2, only exponents are different. So we can use a raised to m into a raised to n equal to a raised to m plus n. That is equal to 2 raised to exponent 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2. Only exponents are added, base is written as same, equal to 2 raised to, when you add 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2, LCM 3 and 2 LCM 6, 3 2s are 6, so 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 3, so that will be 2 plus 3, 5 by 6, 2 raised to 5 by 6. You can put bracket here or here. Answer is 2 raised to 5 by 6. We used law number 1. Second, 5 raised to 1 by 3 by 5 raised to 1 by 4. Second identity, a raised to m by a raised to n, a raised to m minus n equal to 5 raised to 1 by 3 minus 1 by 4. Only exponents are subtracted. 5 raised to, here also you use LCM, 3 and 4 LCM 12, 3 4s are 12, 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 3 1s are 3. So answer is 5 raised to 4 minus 3 equal to 1 by 12. 5 raised to 1 by 12 answer. Third one, 3 raised to 5 all raised to 1 by 2. A raised to m, all raised to n equal to a raised to mn. So this will be 3 raised to 5 into 1 by 2. 5 into 1, 5 by 2 is equal to 3 raised to 5 by 2. Fourth one, 6 raised to 1 by 2 into 5 raised to 1 by 2. We can use base is different, exponent is same. Fourth identity equal to a raised to n into b raised to n, ab raised to n. So 6 into 5 all raised to 1 by 2. 6 into 5, 30, 30 raised to 1 by 2. Simplify. 64 raised to 2 by 3. Base is 64, exponent is 2 by 3. We can write it as 64, we can write in two forms, that is 64 is 4 raised to 3. 4 into 4 into 4 is equal to 64. 4 raised to 3, the whole raised to 2 by 3. Then a raised to m, the whole raised to n equal to a raised to m into n. We can write it as 4 raised to 3 into 2 by 3. 3 cancel equal to 4 raised to 2. 4 square. What is 4 square? 4 4s are 16. So answer is 16. Consider another example. 243 the whole raised to minus 1 by 5. So when you do prime factorization of 243 by 381 by 327 by 3933. How many 3s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s are there. 243 can be written as 3 raised to 5 the whole raised to minus 1 by 5. Here also same formula, a raised to m the whole raised to b n is equal to a raised to mn. That is 3 raised to 5 into minus 1 by 5. 5 cancel equal to 3 raised to minus 1. When the exponent is negative, you write it as numerator, change into the exponent is negative, we change it into positive, convert it into denominator. So answer is 1 by 3. 1 by 3 raised to 1. Another topic we wanted to explain was representing irrational numbers with decimal form geometrically. Irrational numbers with decimal form geometrically. For example, this question, represent root of 3.5 geometrically. How we can draw this step by step, I will explain. Step number 1, draw AB as 3.5 centimeter. AB, draw exact measure, take scale and pencil, draw 3.5 centimeter AB. Next step, step number 2, on this line AB, extend AB up to the point C such that BC equal to 1 centimeter. So AB 3.5 centimeter, extra 1 centimeter extra you have to draw and mark the point as C. That is step number 2. Step number 3, midpoint, taking with compass with A and C as center, taking more than half of AC, draw the perpendicular bisector of AC. It should pass through, let it pass through the point O. We are taking from compass, using compass, taking more than half of AC, 2 arcs from C also. With the dotted line we will draw the perpendicular bisector of AC. Let the perpendicular bisector intersect AC at the point O. Step number 3, that is over. Step number 4, with O as center, with compass OC as radius or OA as radius, draw a semicircle. Draw a semicircle with O as center and OC or OA as radius. It should pass through A and C. Step number 5, from this point B, draw a perpendicular. This distance will be root of 3.5. Draw perpendicular from the point B. Next, with B as center, draw another arc which intersect this number line on the point E, which is represented by root 3.5. So on the number line we have marked the position of root of 3.5. So if you consider B as 0, this is 1 centimeter. So 0 to 1, again after 1 you will get the point root of 3.5. Similarly, you can mark or you can make any other irrational number with decimal form. That's all for today.